Some strange things are happening on Nessus. Nessus quakes, Cabal clones, Vex invasions, and the mysteries of an Ishtar scientist. Today we discuss. So in case you missed it, today Bungie revealed the future of Destiny. Information on the 3 episodes releasing this year and then codename Frontiers next year. Probably a new Destiny 2 expansion. Click on the top right link to watch that video if you are interested. Today though, we further discuss the events that began to unfold right after the Final Shape's conclusion, likely leading into episode 1 Echoes tomorrow. Some pretty cool stuff so far. So while I was editing this video, Bungie released the launch trailer for Echoes. So I'm gonna play that now and then we'll discuss and break everything down afterwards.
A voice spoke to me on Nessus. I could not deny its commands. I hear it still.
The witness is dead. From that victory, something new emerged. At first, we didn't know what to call them, but Echoes seemed apt. You won't be alone. We're sending our best.
I was once the Vex's greatest opponent. I should remind them.
I never thought I'd see him shaken up like that. He's always so strong.
Do not forget what you're dealing with. Uploaded, judged, and eliminated.
I will be ready.
So Act 1 of Echoes looks pretty crazy. We see new images and clips of this humanoid being, which we'll discuss in a little bit and who that may be. Saint and Osiris appear to be heavily involved with this Echoes episode, and a new army of Vex are being raised. The Traveler is bleeding light and darkness into space, and it's so bad there's a giant no-fly zone around it. Crow tells us that one of these Echoes ejected and made its way toward Nessus. And if you head there now, some things are already changing.
The initial formation of the Aurora, a piece of anomalous matter erupted from the Traveler, moving away at relativistic speeds. We tracked one out to a distance between Neptune and Jupiter, in the orbital path of Nessus. Then we lost track of it. I've got hunters in the field investigating.
There's earthquakes or Nessus quakes that shake every few minutes or so, as something dark stirs beneath the planetoid. You may also have noticed Failsafe has locked the Exodus crash strike if you hover over it. Echoes begins tomorrow at reset, and from the Vidoc today we got some further information. This Echo appears to have landed here and caused some strange changes. The whole environment gets transformed as Vex emerge to follow a new leader, a leader that looks like this. We know we'll work with Failsafe, she's back, to uncover the plan of the Vex under this leader and the new activity, and also unearth secrets of a lost civilization according to Bungie. So we talked about some of that in today's earlier video, but we do have more info from in-game stuff. In the Strike Insight Terminus for Micah 10's quest recovering ghosts, we get new dialogue. We learn that Kargan, a scion, is alive, or at least a clone of him. Kargan was originally part of a Destiny 2 vanilla strike. In the Insight Terminus, a Vex information depot, he was searching through the Vex archives for the Oxa machine, a device capable of looking into the past and also predicting the future. A device that was used to record the past of civilizations and pass on knowledge to their future generations. We know it was famously used by the Scions in the distant past. It was destroyed and rebuilt by another Scion named Otzad a long time ago. So the Vex somehow gained knowledge on the Oxa machine and stored it in their depots. Along the way, Otzad used this info here, and so did Maya Sundaresh, M-Sun 12 if you remember. In this new strike, a clone of Kargan attempted to access the info once more, and we learn that future War Cult had a similar design to the Oxa machine. Ghost says he even thinks they could have been the same design. The orders given to Kargan are coming from Otzad, who appears to be alive. So Scions not a part of the Witness's forces wanted this tech, but Maya Sundaresh has stopped them.
There's no doubt about it, that's Kargan. And he's trying to tap into the Vex network again.
I hate to say it, but this might answer a long-standing question I had about Cabal cloning programs. Apparently, they can clone Scions.
Wait, this guy's a clone? Gee, it died for just a little while.
Whatever's going on, we have to stop it. I'll try and pin down what data he's accessing while I look for Bean's signals. I've got Bean's signal. It looks like he's gone deeper into Nessus. It should be easy to follow him. As for what Kargan's clone was doing here, it looks like he was trying to access Vex data on Oxa again.
That's the Scion prediction machine, right? Sees the future in branching paths? Future War Cult has something similar.
Based on what I'm seeing here, I can't be sure they aren't the same thing. The same design. But I don't know how that's possible. Kargan was trying to access the Soul Divisive's research on the Veil as well. I don't understand how all these things are connected. But I can tell where the orders are coming from. A Scion named Otzad. And these orders are recent. I think there might be defector branches within the Shadow Legion. One's not loyal to the Witness.
And they're trying to pin down potential outcomes. Make plans for what? The event of our success?
Maybe. But it looks like something blocked them. But I don't know how that's possible.
Why? What stopped Kargan?
If this log is correct, Maya Sundaresh did.
Maya, well, why does that name sound so familiar?
Why don't you and I talk about that offline, Cade? Let the Guardian and Ghost track down Bean.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Last we heard about Maya, she was found dead in the conductor's chair near the Veil on Neo Muna, experimenting with the merging of minds and darkness power. Now, given this information in the Terminus is recent, she survived. Her experiments may have actually worked and she ascended to some new form. We see this in the new Vidoc. This very well may be her. Same for the concept we've seen over the last year. So on Nessus, something is using the power from the Echo, and the Vex are interested in it. Sundaresh has a pass with both the Vex on Venus and Neptune, and the Soul Divisive and Veil are also mentioned in the Terminus, so some interesting stuff and connections. Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. Echoes releases tomorrow, and I'm sure all this information is connected. Just wanted to talk about it a little bit before, as there's some cool world building moments happening. If you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.